Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, what's up? So we just got done watching the Sony press conference, and I must say, overall, I think that has done the best job so far. Um, wow. Okay, the two things that stand out for me the most for Sony are uh, their demo for Assassin's Creed 3, which was to me very sweet.
Yeah.
They actually did better than Ubisoft did with their own demo. Like, just to me, because of the parts that they decided to show. As well as the only thing, I mean, they showed God of War Ascension. That was cool to see. But to me, the show stealer for E3 so far has to be The Last of Us. I mean, that was the last thing that they showed, and it pretty much was it just blew me away. I mean, the way the AI mechanic works, the voice acting was great. I've never seen it. I've never seen a game like this before, and it's like that whole survival kind of genre of play. I've never seen it. I mean, to just see something like where it's just I can't even put it into words. This part where you gotta like you pick a guy up who and try to hold him hostage, and like you stuck him up with a gun, and his part's hold on, don't shoot, blah blah blah. All it's just the way they.
I saw somebody on Twitter made a comment. It was almost like violence with consequence. You know, there are a lot of violent games out there, and this one was violent and brutal too. But it almost seemed like consequence to it. Like you actually got to kind of think about your actions here, which I can kind of respect that. If anything, if we're going to put violence in,
as well as the AI companion. I think her name is Al. What's her name?
Well, I know the actress name. I know who
okay. I can't think.
It's late. Eastern side is 10:30 p.m.
Yeah, no, it's not as early as it is at the actual E3 conference. Probably like what time is it over there? Like 7:30.
No, well, they're at 8:30.
8:30. For us, it's 10:30, and I've been up all day, and I'm getting tired. That's why my eyes are all red looking. But anyways, what was I saying?
The Last of Us.
It was amazing.
Yeah. For me, I was noticing there wasn't too much PlayStation Move support. They talked about it for a little while, but I'm kind of like thinking, they're kind of like just kind of letting that kind of just phase out as they move on, because eventually PS4, whatever you want to call it, will come out. Will it make the transition? I don't know. There didn't seem to be a lot of talking about Move. It just kind of moved on past that. That's a better term. We'll do it on purpose. Let's see. Oh, the game Beyond. Last of Us was maybe one of the big things, but before that, the very first thing they showed was some new IP, which I respect. I was like, thank you for showing some new IP, and that was Beyond, and that looked very interesting by the guys, Quantic Dream, who made Heavy Rain. So it seemed to be another, very interesting, deep, thematic game. It isn't just your regular run-of-the-mill shooter or something like that. Speaking of which, when I saw Far Cry 3, I was like, how many more shooters do we need? I mean, we were talking about that, and I'm sure Far Cry 3 is a great shooter. I never really played the Far Cry series, but I was just like, how many more shooters do we really need to be seeing right now? This personally. But yeah, Beyond Two Souls, like a very interesting game. I mean, the graphics was like, wow, mind blowing. But we saw some more stuff from All Stars, PlayStation All Stars,
nice.
Battle Royale All Stars, and it was pretty interesting. I mean, it didn't reveal anything we didn't already know. Even the new characters they were supposed to be revealing, it kind of got leaked on Facebook like before, so nothing we didn't already know. So the thing that was the low point for Sony was the whole Wonder Book thing, and trying to explain it. It's the combination of their like iToy thing and the PlayStation Move and a book, and you take the book, but it's got to be made. The book has to be kind of made with it, and it referenced another book series going to be made. The first one was by J.K. Rowling, the creator of the Harry Potter series, and it was a book of spells thing. Really have no interest in that whatsoever, and it was almost disappointing to see Sony do that. It seemed more like a Microsoft and Nintendo move, because I've always counted on Sony every time I see their conference at E3, always just be straight up games, back to back to back. I mean, they've had that stuff before, but it seems like then they introduced the Move, then they introduced that a couple years ago, then they introduced the Wonder Book. It seems like now they're trying to expand, and I don't know if Sony's really all that great at it, quite honestly, trying to do something outside of just hardcore games. So, the Wonder Book, I really have no interest. I don't know if anybody else has interest in it or what can be done with it, what the extent of it would be. I'm sure there's a lot that can be done with it, but I just don't really care for it personally. Not all, it is what it is. Last of Us, he was saying, yeah, should go out of War Ascension, just straight up gameplay trailer, which is a good way to me to kill that lull that they did in Wonder Book, because it's been a long time on that. And then with the God of War Ascension, and then
what was the other thing they did that the PlayStation Mobile.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry, I have to even go back and watch that. 'Cause I really didn't even catch that. I was like, well, what? What is this? It's like when Sony tries to do that stuff, for some reason, it just doesn't really,
Anyone does that stuff, it bores me.
But anyway, so yeah, but God of War Ascension, they just straight up show some gameplay, which is a great way for them to just people were excited for that. Just hey, all right, goes gameplay for God of War Ascension, which you expect basically. And then the gameplay footage for Last of Us, which really showed this is more than a zombie game. I think we already kind of knew that from Naughty Dog. It was going to be more than a zombie game. But
yeah, it's really not even a zombie game.
Yeah, it's just it's like
it's more
post-apocalyptic,
it's more of a
survival thing. It was just very like epic from what we saw, and yeah, so it was a great way for them to end their conference. But overall, I'm just still not overly just stunned and just like wow by E3. Maybe Nintendo can save it. Maybe they can't.
So far, I was feeling the same way, but The Last of Us really got me.
Yeah, I would say I guess I saved
The Last of Us and Assassin's Creed 3 right now, and of course Halo 4. You know, I was hyped about that.
Tomb Raider's been good.
Tomb Raider. So those so far are my games. I'm looking at Tomb Raider, Halo 4, The Last of Us, and Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah.
So I think overall I'll probably give Sony.
Definitely give Sony over Microsoft.
I think I give Sony a B plus. Maybe
I give them B minus.
B minus.
That Wonder Boy really just threw me. I was like, can we get off of this week?
But
it lasted too long.
But I like the overall. They weren't long. To me, they had their titles, and they weren't as long. At least I didn't think they were as long as the other conferences.
But yeah, it was a pretty short conference. Got The Last of Us. I was waiting for something else. I was like, oh, that's it. You know, I wanted more.
It's like they did their thing. Overall, the host felt a little. The whole presentation of everything. I didn't like everything that they did, but overall the presentation, I felt they did the best job of putting everything together. So that's why I'm giving them a B plus, but you're giving them a B minus. So we'll just round that out to
B minus.
A B. We'll round it out to a B.
Yeah,
because we like B's here on Bronze Brothers TV.
Oh yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that is all for today. Let us know what you guys think. Yeah, Nintendo's up, the last one, so we'll see what Nintendo does. I hope Nintendo can excite me and save it. Nintendo's always been good at, kind of excitement. I mean, they've had their misses, of course, but,
Cue long 20-year-old franchise. Mario game, or Legend of Zelda,
whatever.
Or something.
But anyway, so we'll see what Nintendo has to offer, and I think we'll see on the show floor. But let us know what you guys think about Sony and what they did this E3. That is all for today. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace, guys.